Well, ComfyUI is an amazing and very popular AI tool if you want to run some open source and local AI models on your computer to generate images and videos. But unfortunately, this tool is, well, let's say it is too powerful. There is this one YouTube playlist that is often being recommended by the ComfyUI community on how you can understand and master this AI tool. Each video is between 10 to 20 minutes long, and also there are 74 videos and probably will be even more videos in the future. So I think this is quite an investment if you want to just generate images locally on your computer. As this Reddit user says, ComfyUI is anything but comfortable. Another says that it is almost like giving a development tool or giving someone Unreal Engine when the person just wants to play a video game. And just to elaborate, it is almost like you want to get from point A to point B, but you cannot buy a car. You can only buy the whole manufacturing plan of a car, and after that you can customize the car, produce the car, and after that you can get to the point B. But it is a lot easier to just buy a car, and that's why I just recommend using Amuse AI. This is a tool that is being developed or used to be being developed in collaboration with AMD, but recently it goes open source, so it is free and anyone can start working on top of this project. And this is basically just one-click install, and it does work with NVIDIA GPU or Intel GPU, and you can even just use your Intel graphics GPU on your CPU. So yeah, this is just the kind of tool that I highly recommend if you don't want to be bothered by the spaghetti or workflow in ComfyUI and you just want to experience one-click install and then generate images with a prompt. Now let me show you how you can use this tool. First, let's open Google and search for Amuse AI. And let's open the result from AMD, and you can click the download button. It will lead you to this GitHub page. Right now, the tool seems to be archived. It is no longer being actively maintained by the original creator of Amuse AI. But again, at least it is open source, so anyone, if you are interested, you can follow the project and perhaps you can make it even better. But anyway, to download this, you can navigate to releases. And when I'm recording this video, version 3.1.0 is the final release. You can click this link to download the executable. Right now, it is only for Windows, but I'm hoping in the future someone will port it to other systems. Now, after that, you can install the tool normally. It is again just one-click install. Everything is available within the setup file. Now, after that, you can open the program, the app. And this is the interface of ComfyUI. It is actually quite simple. You can describe the image and then you can adjust some basic settings and then generate images. For example, let's say if I copy this prompt, I have this prompt that I'm going to use. And after that, you can select whether you want to create images or videos. You can create videos. It is more or less the same thing, but let me just focus on images. You can select the number of images per generation. You can select aspect ratio, and you can select basically the model. So there is the fast model, balance, and then quality. Obviously, if you want to get the best result, go with quality, but you need to be mindful about the system that you have and how willing you are to download and also run the AI model. In this case, I'll just use the fast mode. And if you're using an AMD GPU with XDNA support, then you can enable this option. But given that I'm using NVIDIA RTX 50 series, I cannot use this, but I think that's totally fine. Now, after that, if you click the generate images button, for the first time, it will ask you to download the model that is appropriate based on your setting. Don't worry, this is just one-time install. After you have downloaded the model, you can just reuse the same model multiple times later. Now, the only model that I have downloaded for my image generation tool here is the fast mode. So let me just select that and let's generate images. For the first time, it's going to be a bit slower, but after that, it's going to be way faster. Okay. There you go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 images. That's exactly the number of images that I want to generate. As you can see, it looks quite decent. Maybe not the best quality. I would say Gemini and ChatGPT can create something like this with more detail. No doubt about it. But remember, this is offline. This is easy to install. You don't have to deal with the spaghetti workflow nodes in ComfyUI. This is way easier. Now, there are also other features that you can utilize. So right here, you can click design and you can start creating a drawing from a sketch, or creating a photo or a scene from a sketch or drawing. So let's say I want to create just, maybe just a triangle like this, like a mountain. And you can specify what image you want to achieve based on the structure. And then you can select the model, select aspect ratio, and then just generate the image. Okay, just wait again. You'll see that it will try to create a picture following the structure. So if I increase the opacity a bit, you can see that it is actually trying to follow the structure that I provided. So that's really cool. Now, what if I want to create a picture of a cat? It's going to be interesting. So AI will look into my structure and, well, it is creating this. So yeah, you can see the resemblance. It is again trying to achieve the same structure, which is kind of weird, especially for the shape of the head of the cat, but it's just really creative. Now, right now, the picture is not saved to my computer. Remember, if you want to save the picture to your computer, you have to click this Save Image button, and then you can select the location for the AI image. Okay, maybe another thing that I forgot to mention is you can use a negative prompt. If you navigate to settings, you can click in a negative prompt, and you can select the keywords that basically will tell AI to not include in the picture, but this is completely optional. Now let's talk about other features. There is also AI filters. The way it works is again the same. You can specify the filter that you want to generate. You can select the image number, aspect ratio, strength, and after that it will ask you to download the model. But in this case, you have to provide the image first, which later can be processed into a new image. Now, so far we have been talking about the easy mode of ComfyUI, but there is also the expert mode. So if you click this, you'll see a more elaborate version of Amuse AI. So this is, I would say, more flexible, more customizable, but remains quite simple. Now, there are tools like text to image, image to image, paint to image, image in painting, upscaler, feature extractor, and maybe many more. But let's try just focus on text to image, because the way it works is again the same as other AI tools. So let's say I want to copy this prompt. Let me just copy it. And actually I have to select the model first. So let's try Stable Diffusion XL Turbo and click load. Sorry about that. Okay, let me just paste. You can select all the settings right here. There is the advanced settings, automation. You can select the specific resolution, and yeah, many other settings, but let me just click generate. Just wait for it. It will take a bit longer for the first time. And there you go. So this is the picture that was generated by this particular mode. And of course, you can also use the same thing for video generation. And lastly, there is a model manager section. This is where you can download other models. Now, one thing that I would say could be the main criticism of Amuse AI is it is not giving you the latest and greatest model. So it has access for Flux model, but only Flux 1, whereas right now we have Flux 2. So these models are not the latest and greatest, but I guess it also means that it has been tested and easy to use, and there are some libraries about these models, some prompts that you can use, and in general they just work well with Amuse AI. So if you want to use a different model, just head over Model Manager, select the model, and then you can use the model on your next image or video creation. And I guess that's basically it. There are many other things that perhaps I can explain further, but this video would be several hours long. For now, those are just the general overview to generate images easily on your computer without using complicated AI workflow or some very difficult to understand AI interface. I would say this is a tool that you can use for most people. You can even recommend it to your grandma. It should be easy to install, easy to use. So That's basically how you can generate images easily locally on your computer without using ComfyUI and just using Amuse AI. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.